Hello again, guys, and welcome back to Football Manager 2023. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm your host, Dean. Welcome to episode number 119 of our epic quest across Europe to win every top flight division in Europe. Currently in nation number 15, which is Turkey, as the manager of Konyaspor. Obviously, if you've not watched the series, I suggest you do go and watch it. It's been a really, really good journey that we're on. We've completed 14 nations on our quest to knock 33 off. We're nearly halfway there. Quick update on how Kiryat Shmona are doing. Our previous club, not very well. They've been relegated. They are now officially relegated after being the champions the season before, which just shows you how big of a difference AI managed teams compared to human managed teams can be. They've gone from winning the league with us last season to relegated this season, which is a poor result. Petak Tikva actually leading the way at the top as well, so they've had an improvement over the course of the season. As for how we're doing, no new signings. I have got a future transfer coming in Ihab Saad. He is a 26-year-old Egyptian, left-sided. He's a winger. He is a winger, but he can play as an advanced inside forward. He can't finish, but look how much pace he's got. Look how much pace he's got, and he is actually considered to be the best in that position for us in terms of the squad comparison. He's also consistent. He's resolute, which is really good. 106 goals and 375 appearances, so the finishing's not so bad. He's a future transfer. He's coming in on a free when his contract expires at Wadi Delgla. But in terms of how things have gone since you were last with us, of course, we did the triple header. Obviously, guys, let me know what you thought about that. If you prefer it that way, or just go back to doing the one game in a little bit more detail. But we followed up the fantastic win over Besiktas with a 1-0 win over Alanyaspor. Tom Backhouse with the only goal of the game in the first minute. We should have scored more. Unfortunately, we didn't, but we did hold on to win 1-0. We then started dropping points, unfortunately. First one against Hatayspor, a disappointing 2-1 defeat, considering they only hit the target twice. They've scored with both of them. We were the much better team throughout. We just couldn't find the back of the net. Again, we've scored in the first minute, so we're starting really fast. Just couldn't see that one out. And then we've dropped points to bottom of the league. Ankaryaspor, a draw in this one. Purin put them ahead in the 62nd minute. We had to rescue the game through Akalakatsi late on. We didn't start very well. We're the grey one here. We did come back into it second half, but we're really disappointing to drop points to bottom of the table. Garcia with a 6.1 and Candida with a 6.2 as well. We have thankfully bounced back with 2 wins in a row. First of all against Trabzonspor, 3-0 in this one. De Silva, Aquino and Garcia with the goals in this one. Again, we didn't start the greatest, but we just dominated the second half. It was a good performance. And then 1-0 against Yeni Malatyaspor. Senol with the only goal of the game. A dominant performance in this one. So what that's done for the league table, coming into the final 3 games of the season. It's a 3-horse race for the title. We have qualified for the Conference League already. So European football coming to Konyaspor next season. But with 3 games remaining, Besiktas on top with 64 points. Galatasaray in second with 64 points. And Konyaspor in third with 63 points. We're a point off the top of the table. Goal difference is now worse than Galatasaray's as well. But Galatasaray are not top of the table on goal difference. It must go against results against. It is results between teams, league sorting rules. So clearly Besiktas have had a better performance against Galatasaray so far this season. If it does come down to that though, guys, we have beaten Besiktas there. Where else did we play Besiktas? There, a 0-0, so we're ahead of Besiktas on head-to-head. As far as Galatasaray are concerned, we've beat them there, which is good, and we've got them to play on the last day of the season. So we'll see. We're going to get into today, though, against Adana, the first game, and then obviously we'll take on the last 2, see how we get on in the title race. So we're away from home, unfortunately, against Adana. It would be nice if Besiktas and Galatasaray did drop points. Couple of suspensions today. Also, we've got some injuries as well. David Garcia is injured and Akalakatsi is also suspended. So Santos comes in to the midfield for only his third start of the season. The aging Portuguese player now, who I do have transfer listed, but nobody wants him because of his wages. So it's going to be Yilmaz, Taha Cengiz, Husseini, Senyol and Ferro as the back 4-5. Aletin and Gomez continue in midfield with Santos coming in. De Silva on the left. Backhouse is going to go over to the right-hand side. And Aquino up top. Backhouse, he's doing okay. He is developing. I'd love his consistency to be better. He's also considered a League One standard of player. But he does have all of that potential to grow into. And he's training really, really well. So I'm hoping that he is going to grow into that. It would be fantastic considering we only paid 2.2k for him. He is a proven goal scorer in Austria, in whatever division that is. Obviously, we don't have Austria loaded. But let's get into the game, guys. Like I say, big game. We need all 3 points here away to Adana if we've got any chance of keeping up with Besiktas and Galatasaray. It's still a great season, though. Really good season here at Konyaspor. And we get our first highlight of the game in the 18th minute, and it is Aquino. Taha Cengiz inside to Gomez. Takes it past the defender, has a shot. It's a good save in goal by Iker, I believe that said there. Corner is going to be swung in by De Silva, though. Outswinger, can he find the head of Husseini? He can. Husseini's head is on target. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper saves that. Galatasaray, as you can see there in the bottom corner, have taken the lead. Besiktas are also in front. So as it stands, they are moving away from us in the table. So it's really, really important now that we do pick up the win here. Senyol, Taha Cengiz, this highlight's still going on. Clearly we're going to have another effort here. Down the line towards Backhouse as well to find Taha Cengiz again. Husseini inside to Santos. A little back heel to Husseini again. Finds Senyol. Ferro. Ball down the line towards De Silva. We've worked that really well across the pitch. De Silva, can he produce some magic? Comes back to Ferro, the Italian. Finds Gomez into Backhouse. Taha Cengiz, one touch passing inside the area. Into Aquino. Yosu Aquino with his 5th of the season gives Konyaspor the lead, and that's exactly what we needed. Can we get something from our own corner? To Silva again, looking for that near post. Headed clear though. Falls to the feet of the Adana player, but we've got back into position really, really quick there, and Ferro is going to pick this one up. Feeds it inside towards Aletin. Aletin with the ball to back post and Backhouse, but it's comfortable for the defender to nod that back to his goalkeeper. Takes his time over his goal kick. Goes out to this left-hand side. It's a good header by Taha Cengiz, though. Backhouse now looking to feed Aquino. Great ball in behind the defence. De Silva's going to get there. De Silva, oh, what a great save by the goalkeeper. And it's gone for another corner, which De Silva himself is going to come over and take. Can he pick the head of Husseini out? Goes towards that near post. Headed clear again. Husseini can't quite get there. He's 6'7", by the way. Look at the size of him on the pitch. He's got 18 or 19 jumping reach or something like that. So Taha Cengiz with this corner again towards that near post. Aletin gets his head on this one. I think it's hit the woodwork there, and they've thumped the ball clear. Santos does well to win it back though. Finds Ferro and Senyol again. We do have Adana still trying to get back into the game with Reguera on this right hand side. Takes it past his man far too easily. Pulls it across, but it's well cut out by Senyol. Aquino can't get on the end of it, but Goxal feeds the ball forward into Reguera again. Good block there at the near post by Husseini to preserve our lead, which we really, really need to do because both Galatasaray and Besiktas are now both 2-0 up. Corner to be taken by Marias de Carvalho, though. Husseini wins this header, gets it clear. Mustafa collects it. He's going to feed it back into Marias de Carvalho. He's offside, though. Offside, thankfully. Can we finally get something from a corner? Taha Cengiz. Towards the edge of the area, Husseini's got to this one, but he's hit the top of the crossbar, unfortunately. As still Adana are trying to get back into the game. Ibrahim with the crossfield ball to Reguera. Gets there. Yusuf. Get a lot happening in this second half. We've just hoofed the ball clear there. Aquino's not going to get under it. Effie does, but it's Aletin reads that really well. It's now 3-on-2. Can he find the right pass? Aquino for 2. Oh my God, what a save by the goalkeeper again. Aquino, you've got to score that. You've got to score it. Taha Cengiz with the corner though. Husseini's waiting on the edge of the 6-yard box. It's in towards him. It's headed clear though. Ferro picks it up as we're into the final stage of this game now. It is still Konyaspor knocking on the door, looking for a second goal. That's headed clear. Regrera finds his teammate on the right-hand side, Sia looking to switch the play. Taha Cengiz can't get there. He does get there now, though. Feeds the ball down the line towards Backhaus. The young Austrian takes it past his man. Still going is Tim Backhaus. Can he get the ball across to his teammate? Comes back to Taha Cengiz instead. Feeds Backhaus again. Has the effort. Oh, he's hit the crossbar as well. How many times have we hit the woodwork now? 3. Great performance there by the boys, though. It's disappointing that it's only 1-0, but Adana, in the end, when you look at it, they didn't really threaten. We should have scored more ourselves, though. And Besiktas with a 3-1 win there over at Antalyaspor. Keeps them at the top of the table. Galatasaray also beaten Hatayspor 4-1, which keeps them above us. It's still only a point in it, though, guys, between the 3 teams with 2 games remaining. Right, guys, let's get into the next game then. Against Altay, currently find themselves in 12th position in the table. We're at home, so we should win. Galatasaray away to Ankaraspor, who are 13th, so you'd expect Galatasaray to win. We've also got Besiktas at home to Fenerbahce, so that could be a difficult one for Besiktas. Hopefully Fenerbahce do us a favour. Lineup that we're going to go with for today, though, we've got a couple of new suspensions. Aquino and Taha Cengiz are both suspended. So Ramatula comes in as the right wing-back for today. Backhaus moves from the right-hand side to up top. Garcia's back from his injury to resume his position on the right-hand side of the attacking 3. Other than that, lineup is the same as the last game. Again, we need another big performance by the lads here against Altay. We should be beating Altay, but we seem to struggle against the teams lower down the table for whatever reason. Not entirely certain why. But yeah, let's hope that the others can drop some points, because that would just be absolutely massive for us. And we're on the attack straight away. It's Ramatula finds a Backhaus. Comes back to Tassi. Senyol with the effort from range. Not bad for a central defender, is he? Akalakatsi. I knew I'd get his name wrong all season, but it's Akalakatsi, the Georgian. As Ankaraspor take the lead against Galatasaray. Yes, that's what we want. As now Altay come forward, deep free kick in towards the penalty area. They've got the head on it and it's gone in. Oh no. Kenan Pimienta with the goal there for Altay after 23 minutes. Looking to reply immediately, though. Backhaus takes the kick off, finds Ferro. Senyol. Ferro again. Comes back inside to Senyol. Akalakatsi feeds Ferro. Ferro needs a runner ahead of him. He finds the Brazilian De Silva. Ferro. Senyol. Nice little spell of possession, boys, but we need to be going forward. Gomez into Backhaus. Got Garcia ahead of him. Garcia levels the game immediately. Immediately for Konyaspor. And that's good to see. It's just disappointing that we conceded that goal in the first place. As we look to make it 2. Backhaus, we're going to get a red card here, I think. We are. Mert Topal has been sent off for Altay. That makes our life a little bit easier. We just need to capitalise on that extra man now. It's Ramatula on the right-hand side, feeding Garcia across to De Silva. De Silva gets his 5th of the season, and we've come from behind here to take the lead. And as things stand, that's going to put us back to the top of the table. But Altay still pose a threat, and they're coming down the left-hand side with Ismail. Gets his cross in towards the penalty area, but it's comfortably dealt with by the defence. And Gomez switches the play out wide to Ferro. Inside to Gomez again. Feeds Aletin. Ball forward towards De Silva. Needs a runner. It's got Akalakatsi. Aletin with a header on for Backhaus. He's hit the base of the post and it's cleared by Eren. Into the second half now. Garcia with a corner towards that near post. Senyol gets his header on. The keeper saves it. We can't scramble the ball over the line though. But as things stand, guys, Galatasaray are still losing. Besiktas is still drawing. So we now move to the top of the table. It's Altay on the attack. Eren looking to get the ball into the box. He's headed cleared by Husseini. Garcia can't get there. We've given away a penalty, have we? No. It was, that looks more of a penalty than some of the penalties that we do see. Garcia travelling with the ball. Gomez looking to feed Backhaus. It's cut out though, cleared by the defender, but Husseini wins the header. Falls to the feet of Yusuf. Ismail looking to take it round the outside. Comes back to Eren instead. Eren with the ball over the top. It's gone straight through to Yilmaz in goal there. Feeds Senyol into Aletin. Ferro forward towards De Silva. Inside to Gomez. Aletin, another great passing move by Konyaspor. Backhouse puts the ball in the back of the net. I do think the Backhouse was offside there though, so let's not get too excited. Yeah, I thought so. Still looking to double our advantage though. Gomez looking to feed to Silva. It's cut away. Pinto feeds Ike, who just goes long. Easy for Husseini though. Gomez into Aletin. Feeding the ball out wide to De Silva on the left-hand side. Comes inside to Aletin. Is that one a foul? I think that's going to be a foul and a penalty. It didn't look like a foul to me. It looked like Rodier Vernet got the ball. But I'm not going to complain. Just need the VAR to make the decision now. And he's awarded the penalty. And it's going to be David Garcia, the Honduran, to take the penalty. Steps up, right-footed. Goalkeeper saved it. Oh, no. No. Let's not let that be the defining moment of the season, shall we? Can we score from the resulting corner? Garcia. It's a deep one this time, and Ike comes out and claims that one comfortably. Garcia again with the corner towards Husseini this time. It wasn't the best of corners. Husseini did well to get something on it. We're still looking to double this advantage here. Ramatula finds Gomez. Ramatula again looking to get the ball into the box. It's deflected. Tachero gets his head on it, and it's hacked clear, but we're still coming forward. Akalakatsi. Gomez with the effort from range. We hit the crossbar again. So picking up a comfortable 2-1 win there. It would have been nice if we scored a few more goals. We have hit the woodwork twice again. Created loads of chances. Massive XG over the opponents. It would have been nice if Garcia had scored that penalty. It would have made the second half of the game a little bit easier. He has unfortunately picked up a little bit of an injury, has David Garcia. A potential lower leg injury. But a 2-1 win, which is fantastic. The big news though, guys, is that both Galatasaray and Besiktas were beaten 1-0, which is great. Fenerbahce scored a penalty in the 82nd minute, and that puts us at the top of the table by 2 points with one game remaining. And I do believe that we have got a better head-to-head over the likes of Besiktas. And of course, we're facing off against Galatasaray in our last game. So we're going into that knowing that a point will do the job. Right, guys, into the final day of the season. Away to Galatasaray. Doesn't get much more difficult than that, does it? Besiktas, of course, still in with a chance as well in second place. Away to Bursaspor. Galatasaray are labelled favourites for our game as well. So we have the advantage of the fact that we're in front, but a defeat to Galatasaray would see them leapfrog us by a single point. So we need a draw. We need a draw because it's based on head-to-head, as we've already discussed. And we've got the better head-to-head against these two teams that we're fighting for the title with. So the lineup for today, we could bring back some suspended players. Other than that, it's perfectly the same, other than Manuel Gomez is now suspended as well. So we've brought Sefa in as the other Segundo Volante. Again, he can play in this position. Finishing dubs let him down, but he's not too bad. For that position is the young Turk. So Taha Cengiz comes back in at right back after a suspension, and Aquino comes back in up top after his suspension as well. And we're underway here in the biggest game of the season. It is Galatasaray on the attack straight away though with a Blanco. Deep free kick. We conceded in the last game from one of these, and we've conceded again. Rajip has given Galatasaray the lead there. I was debating whether or not to try and pronounce his surname there, and I decided against it. That's not the best of starts though, is it? Falling behind to Galatasaray so early on. He's just lost his marker. Who was supposed to be marking him there? De Silva. Poor from the Brazilian. And that gives Galatasaray the advantage. They will move to the top of the table by a single point as things stand. Looking to get back into it though. Corner, Garcia looking for Husseini. Oh, he's hit the crossbar again, man. We hit the woodwork so much. It's just unfair. Can we have bigger goals, please? As here, Galatasaray again with a free kick. It's Blanco again, and they've hit the woodwork themselves this time. We don't seem to be able to defend very well from those deep free kicks that come in. Is this the opportunity, though, for us? Senyol into first half stoppage time, striding forward the centre half. What's he got ahead of him? Comes out wide to Ferro instead. Finds Akilakatsi. Oh my God, we've hit the crossbar again. We're still coming though. Aletin. Tahir Cengiz into the area, cleared by Jose Luis. Alcatassi wins the ball again. Aletin is fouled by Lupo. But again, we've hit the crossbar. And we're in at half time. We're on top. We are on top. We just need to find one goal. One goal is all it's going to take. Right, Garcia. Corner. Aletin gets on at the end of this one. Still not there. We've made 3 changes. We've brought Mudyat on at left back, Candido on the left wing, and Backhouse on up front. Some underperforming players. We've also gone attacking. 20 minutes remain. I think we're going to have to go very attacking. We're going to have a shout at them because the title's slipping out of our grasp here with 15 minutes remaining. And into the final 5 minutes, we've gone all out attack. We've gone direct. We just need one goal into stoppage time. It's not happened. Oh no, no, guys, we've thrown it away on the last day of the season. We have thrown the title away. Oh, we deserve to win as well. We did deserve to win. That 7th minute goal by Rajip has given Galatasaray the title. Oh, I'm gutted. I am gutted. Hang about though. I didn't see this. Besiktas scored a 93rd winner away to Bursaspor to clinch the title themselves. So we've actually come 3rd, not 2nd. Galatasaray being pipped by a 93rd minute winner for Besiktas. So Besiktas claim the title. We're knocked down to 3rd place on the final day of the season, which is absolutely devastating. Absolutely devastating. But we can be pleased with how the season has gone. Husseini's up here in the top average ratings. We've got the top assister in the league. We just need to add some more goals. With David Garcia's up there on 14, but he's not the striker. I mean, granted, yes, we haven't had an out-and-out striker for the full season. But if you remember back to previous nations where we played a 4-4-2-4 with 2 strikers, we used to score 40-odd goals a season per striker. We now struggle. We really do struggle. But 3rd place in our first season when we were considered to finish around about here. We have improved our title odds slightly as the season's gone on. Bringing Husseini in, he's now in the Dream 11. So is Garcia. But improvements for next season, guys, obviously going to happen depending on what kind of transfer funds we get. We also had a poor start to this season, which if we can avoid next season, that little run there, we had a little bad run again here. If we can avoid that next season, then there's every reason for us to go on and win the title. I'm absolutely devastated that we've thrown it away on the last day of the season. But that's just unfortunate, and that's the way it is. Thank you though, guys. Thank you very much for being here for my journey in Turkey. We are here next season, unfortunately. Just delays the progress just a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But guys, thank you very much as always. If you have enjoyed it, please remember to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to come back and see how Konyaspor get on next season as well, providing we're still at Konyaspor, we could take a bigger job. You know, Fenerbahce have not had the best of seasons. We'll see. We'll see. But if we are at Konyaspor, we do have European football to look forward to as well. So I've got the pre-seasons to do, and we'll come back at the start of next season, and we'll see how we get on. But thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you all next time.